the TCFL Central. This will be week one of the TCFL 2025 regular season schedule for the PC Conference. As you see here, there's no games yet, of course, because this is week one. And you can see down here, here's our upcoming schedule for week one. We have Cleveland, Transylvania, Auburndale at Putnam County, Whitland at Greene, and Hazzard County at Detroit. Off to the right, these are just the league leaders, but that's the statistics from the 2024 NFL season. As soon as we play one game, these will switch over to the TCFL Action PC statistics. So, without further ado, I guess we go ahead and play some games. Okay, again, these are the four games we'll play this week in week one. And I have the commissioner here with me for the our first broadcast for some reason. It just happened to work out. And we were going to decide on which game to do the video of. You remember?
Detroit and Hazzard County.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And we're going to use the Hazzard County Detroit game as the game that we'll play in the video after we do the auto plays of the Cleveland, Transylvania, Auburndale, Putnam County, and Whitland Green games. So, and in order to do this right, I have to just make sure that these are C's here for the computer to run the games. And then if I do the play, then it goes into the video mode and plays the game for you in video mode. And auto will play it in a few seconds. Just explain a few to the things that the action game does on the PC. So we'll go ahead and take on Cleveland or Transylvania, and we'll click play auto it. And there you go. We have Cleveland wins their first game, 27-16 over Transylvania. And here's a highlight here. McCarron caught 10 passes for under 35 yards and a touchdown. Also rushed once for 8. And take a look at the box score. And we'll go through the box score just like we've done in all the previous seasons. First up is the scoring drives. And you can see how look up here at the scoring, and you'll see that both teams scored at every quarter. So let's see, after the first half, it was Cleveland 17, Transylvania 6, and they pretty much held on for the rest of the game. Okay, there's your drive summaries. What happened? There's your team stats. Let's take a quick look here. Cleveland threw for 236, Transylvania 265. Looking at these penalties, that's quite a few penalties for both teams. Normally you just see like 3 or 4. They must have been duking it out. And turnover is not too bad. And you see it displays quite a few pieces of information. Both teams at the end here in that offense, they both had 330 some yards. Let's scroll down. There was one injury for Cleveland. And usually if the injuries carry over, it'll tell you right there. Like it'll be out, watch 2 games or something. Okay, here's the player stats. Burrow had a pretty good game, 90 rating, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked once. Cousins also did pretty good. He had 1 touchdown, no interceptions. See, nobody broke the 100-yard rushing mark other than the Cleveland as a team had over 100 yards rushing. And you can see that Lauren has the 10 receptions, and take a look at the touchdown, 25 yards or more plays. fumbles. Looks like there was a few fumbles on the Transylvania side. But it looks like they recovered 2 of them, I guess. Kick returns, punt returns, kicking, punting, the defensive stats and tackles. And then here's just a play-by-play. As we do always, I'll just scroll through it. Since this is your video, you can stop at any time if you wanted to take a look at a particular thing. And there was your deciding lineups. Okay, so that's it for the first game. Cleveland wins their opener 27-16 over Transylvania. Moving on to Armidale at Putnam County. Same thing, we'll just autoplay. You see the the standings gets updated immediately after the game. Oh, and the stats too, yeah. Okay, so Armidale, Putnam County, and we have a final, and Putnam County edges Armidale 27-24. Murphy had 2 interceptions. Looks like that was the problem with Armidale. Take a look at the box score. You see the play-by-play. Armidale managed to score in every quarter, but Putnam County just scored more. Looks like we might have finished up with a field goal with 6 seconds left.
In overtime.
Oh, and overtime too. So let's see, quarter 5 had field goals going back and forth. Fourth quarter, Armidale tied the game with 4 minutes 37 seconds left. Touchdown Herbert to Mooney. There's your drive summaries. And the offenses for both Armidale and Putnam County, both went over 400 yards total offense. Putnam County a bit more with 489. Passing yardage, both teams threw for over 300, and both teams rushed for 100. So very offensive game. See passes, that's kind of unusual there. As you can see, Armidale threw for 4 completed 25-plus yard plays, and Putnam County 3. So they were airing it out. And see, here's I mentioned the commissioner. Here's where fixed up the number of weeks if they're out more than the game. Individual stats. Herbert had a rating of 97 with 340, 2 touchdowns, interception. Let's see, Darnold had 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. Considering how much offense was in the game, the scoring is actually quite low. Usually, when you have that type of offense, scoring to the 30 and 40 points for the teams. So the turnovers may have had a problem for Putnam County. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting too. He nearly broke 100. And receiving, Jennings had 161 yards, longest 45. That's interesting. And you're scrolling down here for the rest of the individual stats and then the play-by-play. And again, I'm just scrolling through. If you're interested in any, just pause it and take a look. Okay, so that's it for game 2. Armidale goes into Putnam County and loses in overtime 27-24. Head over to the third game of week 1, Woodlands at Green. And they're playing. Quick game Woodland win. Looks like pretty easy, 30-16 over Green. Mahomes had 227 yards and a touchdown. Ran for 4 times for 27. Okay, looking through the stats. Again, every quarter both teams scored. Woodland just looked like they put up touchdowns while Green was only able to get field goals. Yeah, you can see the scoring summary that was tied in the second, but Woodland took over with a minute left with 17-10, and they were trailed in the third and fourth quarters. Team stats. Wow, Woodland threw for 352. Green, not so much. 11 penalties for Woodland. Didn't seem to hurt them in their scoring drives, though. Both teams rushed for 100 yards, too. And you see with a few injuries. And there's your player stats. Mahomes' rating isn't too bad. In fact, it's real similar to Love's, but Love even threw 2 interceptions, but Woodland somehow managed to score a few touchdowns. Okay, there's your play-by-play. And starting lineups. Okay, down here, if we would click any of these, it would give the individual sections. Since I have complete, it does all of them. So that's the end of the 3 autoplay games. We're now into our game of the week. We have Hazzard County at Detroit. Well, let's see if we can get this game started. And it's got to make sure both sides are computer, and we play regular. Play instant, and we get the results in a few seconds. The regular will play the game. This there is just 2 screens on how the display is going to work. Since this is our first game in the regular season being a video, kind of look over the information to make sure it looks okay. Okay, let's save those. And okay, so let's get the game started. Hazzard County at Detroit. You can see it's 67 degrees, wind just a little 0 to 10 miles per hour. The line is even. And let's get over to the stadium.
Welcome to Michigan Stadium. Hazzard County battles Detroit. Base to kick off.
Hey, there's the kickoff, and we'll let your play-by-play announcer take over. We'll be back after the game to wrap it up. Enjoy.
Back in the shotgun. Richardson calls out the signals.
Holding. Offense. Number 64, 10-yard penalty.
Richardson from the shotgun. Richardson calls the signals. Second and 20 from the 25. Hazzard County faking blitz.
Holding. Offense. Number 70, 10-yard penalty.
Second and 30 from the 15. Trips right. Third and 30 from the 15.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. 4th down.
Cook from punt formation. I formation. Detroit faking blitz. First and 10. Second and 13 from the 21. May in the shotgun. Third and 5 from the 29. May changing the play. Third and 10 at the 41. May calling signals. Hazzard County breaks the huddle. First and 10. From the I. Third and 12. "51-yard attempt for base. Areza to hold. This will give them the lead. The snap from McGovern. First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun formation. Second and 8. Second and 7. Second and 10 from the 13. Here's the kick from Little. I formation. Second and 10 from the 25. Shotgun formation. Third and 10. 3:41 in the first. Barkley in the slot. May calling signals. Areza will kick it away. Richardson in the shotgun. Second and 2 at the 34. Richardson calls out the signals. Richardson barks out the signals.
Holding. Offense. Number 67. 10-yard penalty.
First and 20 from the 26. Richardson barks out the signals.
Encroachment. Defense. Number 98. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
Third and 10 from the 36. Cook deep in punt formation. First and 10 from the 26. May in the shotgun. Second and 10 from the 46. Third and 10 from the 46. I formation. May barks out the signals. Third and 1 from the 34. Current drive, 8 plays, 44 yards. 3:32 off the clock. Second and 8. I formation. May at the line. Goal line defense. Third and goal. May calling signals. Current drive, 12 plays, 66 yards. 6:23 off the clock. "26-yard try for base. The snap from McGovern. Base with the kick. First and 10 at the 25. Richardson in the shotgun. Richardson calling signals. Third and 7 from the 42. Movement up front. Possible free play for Richardson.
Encroachment. Defense. Number 98. 5-yard penalty.
Third and 2 from the 47. Richardson barks out the signals. Cook from punt formation. Davis standing inside his own 10. Second and 9 from the 15. Shotgun formation. May barks out the signals.
Holding. Offense. Number 85.
Second and 17. Barkley split outside. Second and 7 from the 36. May calls the signals. Third and 7 from the 36. May barks out the signals. May calling signals.
False start. Offense. Number 77. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
Barkley lines up outside. Third and 10. Barkley lines up outside. May calls out the signals. Areza back in punt formation. Washington waiting inside his own 10. Detroit ahead by 4. First and 10. Shotgun. Detroit by 4. Third and 9 from the 20. Richardson at the line. Cook deep in punt formation. First and 10 from the 30. May from the shotgun. Third and 3 at the 37. Areza back in punt formation.
Offsides. Defense. 5-yard penalty.
Hazzard County trailing by 4. May calls out the signals. Second and 10 from the 42. May calling an audible. Third and 6 from the 46. Areza to punt. Washington standing inside his own 10. Shotgun. Richardson at the line. Here's the kick from Little. May from the shotgun. Hazzard County down by 4. Third and 5. First and 10 at the 34. May calls out the signals. Second and 6 from the 30. May at the line. Third and 3. Shotgun formation.
Holding. Offense. Number 56, 10-yard penalty.
First and 20. Richardson from the shotgun. Richardson barks out the signals. Richardson calls out the signals. Richardson calling signals. Second and 8 from the 16. Richardson at the line. Third and 6 from the 14. Little with the kick. First and 10 from the 35. Hazzard County trailing by 11. Second and 7 from the 38. 7:38 in the third. May in the shotgun. Third and 1. Hazzard County breaks the huddle. Hazzard County down by 11. Hazzard County down 11. Third and 8. 4:42 in the third. "56-yard try for base. Areza to hold. This is a long one. Clean snap from McGovern. The snap from McGovern. The kick from base. First and 10. Shotgun formation. Detroit ahead by 8. Third and 7. Richardson calls out the signals. Richardson calls out the signals. 2nd and 10. Detroit leads by 8. Slashers by 8. 2nd and 8 from the 37. Richardson calls out the signals. Third and 8. "50-yard try for Little. This one will be difficult." The snap from Linderbaum. May from the shotgun. Second and 10 at the 25. Third and 9. Barkley split out wide. May calling signals. Areza back to punt. First and 10. Richardson at the line. Second and 7 from the 24. I formation.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 1. Automatic first down.
First and 10. Detroit up 11. Richardson in the shotgun. Third and 10 from the 33. Richardson calling an audible.
Holding. Offense. Number 67. 10-yard penalty.
Cook back in punt formation. Shotgun. May calls out the signals. Third and 16 from the 5. May calling signals.
False start. Offense. Number 62. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
First and 15 from the 17. Second and 18 at the 14. Barkley split outside. Third and 16 from the 16. Areza deep in punt formation. I formation. Second and 4. I formation. Slow down. Third and 2 from the 50. Slow down offense. Shotgun. Cook back in punt formation. Davis standing inside his own 10. Shotgun. Second and 11. Hustling to the line. Third and 11 from the 9. Areza back in punt formation. Richardson working very slowly. Detroit by 11. Third and 9 from the 35. Cook back in punt formation. First and 10 from the 12. Shotgun. Second and 10 from the 12. Hazzard County hustling to the line. May barks out the signals. Second and 1. Hazzard County in a hurry up. Hazzard County down by 11. Third and 1. 4:36 left in the game. May trying to draw them offside. Areza back in punt formation. First and 10 from the 35. Second and 9 from the 34. Richardson slow to the line. Detroit by 11. I formation. Richardson slow to the line.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 1. Automatic. First down.
Detroit up 11. First and goal. 2:31 left in the game. Richardson brings them to the line. Detroit by 11. 2 o'clock left in the game. Stacked line. Little boots it.
Okay, it looks like the game's just about over, and the Slicers have a pretty good lead of 24 to 6.
Shotgun formation.
What's the stop?
Hazzard County down by 18. Hazzard County trailing by 18. 3rd and 15 at the 27. 1:32 left in the fourth.
Offsides. Defense. Number 97. 5-yard penalty.
Hazzard County down 18. 3rd and 10 from the 32. 1:27 in the fourth. Barkley split out wide. Someone jumped. Possible free play for May.
Encroachment. Defense. Number 98. 5-yard penalty.
May calling signals. Hazzard County down 18. 2nd and 5 from the 45. 1:11 left in the game. Second and 10 at the 38.
Personal foul. Offense. Number 67. 15-yard penalty.
Hazzard County down 18. May calling signals. Third and 25 from the 47. Barkley split out wide.
Whoa, was that a touchdown?
Here's the kick from Little. Hazzard County trailing by 25. 1st and 10. May from the shotgun. This can't end soon enough. Second and 10 from the 25. May at the line.
Okay, that's it from Detroit as a roll over Hazzard County 31-6. Let's take a look at those stats. Okay, see Detroit scored in every quarter, especially the fourth. They put 17 on the board on the fourth. And there's your fourth quarter scores by Detroit. There's the interception by Ward, 67 yards. Drive summaries. Team offense, Detroit didn't quite make 300, while Hazzard County was over 300, but Hazzard County couldn't convert them to points. Player stats, Richardson didn't do too bad in his first game. Rated 74, no interceptions, which is good for the quarterback, while May intercepted twice. Remember, one was returned for a touchdown. Barkley rushed for 85 yards for Hazzard County. Richardson, the quarterback, was a leading rusher for Detroit. Okay, receiving. Adams has 62. Average is pretty high, 20 for three receptions, 2 first downs. Okay, let's go through the rest of the stats and then the play-by-play, and then we'll wrap week 1 up and do a preview of week 2. Okay. Alright, there you see it. There's the standings for PC East and Central. A little bit of the stats. Herbert of Avondale leads in passing. I'm not sure how that happened. Rushing, yes, Swift with nearly 100 in the game. Wow, receiving yardage Jenkins 161 for Avondale. Two interceptions by Murphy from Avondale. Wow, that's kind of unusual. Avondale normally doesn't have anybody in the league leaders ever. The power ratings is Detroit. And Detroit's across the board, offense, defense, and power. Okay, take a look at upcoming games for week 2. We have Transylvania, Armadale, both teams looking for their first win. Putnam County at Cleveland. Green at Hazzard County, another game where somebody will get their first win, and Detroit at Woodland. Well, I think that's it from TCFL Central. I hope you all enjoyed the game and have a nice evening.